Hello everyone, Rowan here and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be going over my April TBR. So I've been in a little bit of like a reading slump this last month. Not quite like a reading slump, but I've just been feeling kind of unmotivated, so to speak. I think part of the reason is I am like 26 books ahead on my Goodreads yearly goal, or whatever you call it, my reading goal for this year. So I haven't really been feeling the pressure to read or anything like that, and I want to start over with this month. So I have a lot of books I want to read this month. Alright, so let's get started. So last month I read Fallen Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes, and I absolutely loved it. So good. I've been hearing so many good things about it, and I just never got around to picking it up. Finally did, and from the library I got Rebel Spring, which is the second book in the series, and Gathering Darkness, which is the third book in the series. So I plan on reading both of these like immediately, like right now. I cannot wait to see what happens. Don't spoil it, anybody, but I really liked Magnus in the first book despite some of the less kind things that he did. And I'm really hoping that in these books he kind of steps it up and shows that warm heart I know is hiding in there somewhere. So I'm very excited to read these. Another book that I read last month was Half-Blood by Jennifer L. Armentrout, which I really enjoyed, so I ordered the rest of the series from the library. So, and I'm hoping these are in the right order, I got Pure, Deity, and Apollyon. So I think that's the whole series. I don't know right off the top of my head, but I think it is. I think I ordered all the books. So I'm really excited to finish these because I did really enjoy the first book, and I know Jennifer L. Armentrout's gonna kick butt with the rest of these, so I'm kind of saving these for a rainy day when I just want to curl up with a fun book. But I do plan on finishing them this month. Then for my Goodreads group, we picked sci-fi for our read-along books this month. So right now we are reading The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey, which I haven't read yet and I've heard really great things about. So I just started this and I'm really enjoying it actually. The beginning is fantastic so far. I really like Cassie. I really love the creepy post-apocalyptic world. The aliens are really kind of scaring me, but it's really great, so I'm excited to finish this one. Then the other book we voted on reading was Across the Universe by Beth Revis, which I read years ago, like when it first came out. And I actually got the rest of the series, I think from Book Outlet and then Half Price Books. So after we read this one, I plan on finishing the series if I like this one as much as I remember I do. I think I really did like it, so I have the other ones on hand just in case. Then I went to Comic-Con last month, which I mentioned in my March wrap-up, and I picked up some different comics and graphic novels that I haven't read before. But I really loved Saga, which I read, and so I went to the same publishing table, I guess, and picked up a couple other ones that I've heard good things about. So the first one I picked up that I plan on reading is Deadly Class. I've heard really, really fantastic things about this actually. I just haven't really been into the whole graphic novel comic scene, so I'm very excited. This one sounds really interesting. It's about a young boy in the 1980s, and he's like homeless, and I think his family's dead or something, and he gets approached by a mysterious girl to join like an elite like academy for assassins, and that sounds right up my alley. I am so excited to start this one. The other one I picked up is Sex Criminals, which I have also heard really good things about, and I was talking to the guy at the table about it and he really loved this one, so he convinced me. This is about two people that they find out when they have sex together they can stop time, so they decide they are going to rob a bank. And I am really like intrigued by this, and I've heard really great things about it, and the guy I was talking to was just talking about how it has a really like positive message about sex and it's really kind of funny, and I'm really excited to read this one. I know of a couple other booktubers I follow that have read it and really enjoyed it, so this one I will probably be reading soon as well. So besides those, there are also a couple of new releases I'm really hoping to get my hands on. There's Miss Mayhem, which is the second book to the Rebel Belle series by Rachel Hawkins, that's her name, that I know comes out this month, so I'm hoping to get that one. And there's An Ember in the Ashes, I can't remember the author of that one, that comes out at the end of the month that I also really want to get my hands on. There's a couple other books that I'm a little bit less excited about coming out this month that I'm sure I'll try to get a hold of if I can, but... And then I think starting this month and every month afterwards, I'm going to let myself pick one series that I really want to reread. So this month I'm thinking I'm either going to go with the Mortal Instruments series because I actually haven't finished it. I own all of them, but I haven't finished them. So I'm thinking either that one, or I've been really in the mood to reread Aragon, which the last time I read it was years ago after the last book came out, and I haven't reread it since then. I kind of hated the ending of the last book, but I love everything else before that, so I'm in a dragon adventure mood. I don't know why, I really, really want to reread them. So I'm kind of on the fence about which one I'm going to do. I'm not sure yet, but we will see. Alright, so those are all I really have planned for this month. I'm sure I always find different books that I don't plan on reading that I squeeze in there somehow, so I don't know. We will see. But I do know that I really want to get back into reading, reviewing, and making videos full steam ahead. So I'm hoping right now I'm going to pick up the pace a little bit and start doing better on that. Please feel free and let me know what books you guys are looking forward to reading this month, and if you guys have read any of the books I'm going to read and what you thought. Tell me if they're any good or even worth my time reading. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.